tell us how you grew up, how martial arts
Yeah.
became such an important part of your life. And I mean, now you've built Kovars into one of the most respected and revered martial arts organizations, not only in the country, but in the world. I mean, how did you get infected with that?
Yeah. Well, with a lot of help, by the way. I was just part of the guy on the team, right?
I understand.
But, it's in the mid-'60s, I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I saw a silhouette of a guy doing a flying sidekick on like a billboard somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what it was, but I knew that's what I wanted to do.
Is that your logo?
What? No, but I guess it could be. But I still can visualize it, and so it took years. My older brother Tim went away to college. When he went away to college, he took a year of martial arts. He came back and said, "You got to let Dave do this." And so I just jumped in both feet first and fell into school right out of high school, and this is just always what I've loved to do, and I still do.
And did you start by opening up your own facility?
I had
right out of the gate.
Well, yeah. Basically, what happened was I was teaching for my instructor school in high school, but I got paid every now and then. It was kind of like if you felt like paying me, you paid me, and this was back in the '70s, and nobody did this for a living. There was literally in Sacramento County right now. There's about 250 martial arts schools in Sacramento County. At the time, there was probably 15. Right, and most of those were part-time schools, and so there was not anybody's psyche that you're going to go open up a martial arts school. What had happened is I graduated from high school, and I was still teaching at the martial arts school, and I was working at Bob Frank Chevrolet as a lot boy, and going to American River College, and one of a gentleman that had opened up a school that was a friend of mine and one of my instructor students as well. Was struggling. It was in North Highlands, right across from Gate 4 McClellan Air Force Base. And so I talked to my parents, and they loaned me the money. It wasn't a lot of money to get into it. And I told them that would get me through college, and that was the deal. Okay, you got to stay in school. And so I just kind of never looked back.
And were you competing in time?
Yeah, all the time. Okay. All the time. Yeah, it was kind of I was living at home. My rent was $260 a month, right?
To your parents?
No, I wish,
Oh, you rent for the studio.
I rent for the studio. I had 1,000 square feet and a second floor. And so actually the first full year of business in 1979, I still have the books. I did $11,900 the first full year.
You probably felt rich.
I lived at home. I had enough money to go to tournaments and take my girlfriend out for dinner every now and then. It was a good life, And then I got a day job painting houses for a few years, and then Karate Kid kicked in. And it came out in 1984, okay. And literally up until then there was almost no kids doing martial arts, and literally overnight it just transformed. And I'd already kind of enjoyed working with kids. I seemed to be naturally pretty good at it, so I was positioned. It was kind of like the right place, right time, right product. And so
right guy. Don't forget the right guy.
Well, I certainly enjoy what I'm doing. So in the late '80s, we just blew up, And then in 1992, we bought the current building, which at the time was the largest school in the country. We actually had over 900 members in that location, which is most martial arts schools have 80, just to put it in perspective, right? And we slowly evolved and started opening up more locations, etc.